What's up, guys? Lopsided Gaming here, back again, once again,
Hey,
for a
what's
little
up?
bit of this and a little bit of that with this guy.
Static Entertainment 411, guys. So,
He doesn't know what name he wants to be.
I'm
He
like,
changes his name more than he changes his underwear.
I can't remember what it's called. Something like the people that change their names so much. There's a word for it, but I can't remember what
Yeah,
it's
it's called
called.
you.
Guys, we got some sad news to tell you, but some exciting
I
news
don't.
also. Well, I
I
got some
don't.
sad
It's
news
not
to
my
tell you.
fault.
So, you guys remember last week we talked about how this podcast is going to be us trying different or recreating the burgers that we tried.
Yeah,
Well,
2 weeks ago.
I went to this person called a doctor, and they said you need to be on this thing called a diet. And I'm like, what is a diet? And then they're like, you need a diet. So, no burgers. My bad. I know.
It's his fault. Why didn't he wait till after we did it? I don't know.
I should just tell the doctor, can you wait to start my
Just,
diet? Till
just give me a couple more days, but
So, anyways, guys, to make up for it, though, we are doing the top 5 worst game sequels that we think. So, This is going to be an interesting list, I think Lopsided's going to be surprised.
Already.
I think Lopsided's going to be surprised at some of my answers. And click that one button that you click. It always fixes it.
I'm gonna do.
I was going to say, I don't know what button you click, but... Ah! There he is!
It'll fix it, then they go away, then I have to do it again. But we're fixed for now.
All right, so... hey, Google. Flip a coin. Heads, I go
Tails.
first. Tails, you go first. All right.
Google's broken.
Hey, Google. Flip a coin.
It's tails.
Darn. Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'll let you choose. You want to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay,
I'll go
okay.
first. So starting off on my
Wait,
list.
hang on. Are you going to say it? Are you going to say it?
Should start with an L.
No. Not the game. Normally you say these are in no particular order.
Oh, yeah, they're really not. They're just all awful. I'll talk about them each individually. Like, they're not necessarily bad games. If I tell you it's a bad game, it's a bad game. But if, like, most of them are just, you'll know whenever we get there. Anyways, so starting off my list is The Last of Us 2. Is that on your list?
Yes, it was. That was actually my number 1.
Let's see. Yeah, mine's in no order. See, the game looked really good and everything. I couldn't fathom the fact of killing off the main characters of the game.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert. And that made me lose all interest in playing it.
We don't hate it. We don't hate it for the reason why a lot of people think that people hate it.
No.
We're not getting into all that, but literally, it's the story. Like, I mean...
Like, you can't make... That would be like having a Pokemon show without having Ash in it.
Yeah, like... Well, they did take a Pikachu.
That's a movie. That's a show.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true.
For one. And for two, that was... I don't even want to talk about that. That was an awful movie.
It wasn't that bad. If it wasn't for Ryan Reynolds, it would have been bad.
The movie was rough.
If it wasn't for Ryan Reynolds.
The movie was rough.
So, do you agree, though, Ryan Reynolds made the movie?
He didn't make the movie. He made it a little more bearable, yes. The movie was rough. But yeah, I don't know. Whenever you kill off a main character like that, at the very beginning, it's like 2 missions in.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, I lost interest in playing. I'm like, well, this is stupid.
Oh, like, my God, dude. Like, I actually beat it. And
I didn't even put in the time to beat it just because I was like...
Just the point that you played the game twice, technically, because you're playing as Ellie, and you get halfway through, and then you play Abby's side, and you're playing the same game. It's just like, what the hell? Like, I literally just
repeat over,
Yes, and, like, it was so annoying. But, yeah, dude, like, killing Joel off, Like I could see towards the end, like if he,
Yeah, towards the end that would have been okay,
but
but
see the thing,
two missions in,
if he would have went out heroic, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
But the fact that a teenage girl tied him up and killed him with the golf club is what makes no sense to me. I mean, I understand she looks like the Hulk, but still, like my God. But yeah, so mine are in no particular order now. Just because I just switched them up. But one on my list is Watch Dogs 2.
Really? You didn't like Watch Dogs 2?
I was not a fan of the second one. I feel like the first one set a high bar for me.
Oh, I enjoyed both games. I'm not going to say that the second one was better because I personally like the first one better. But I'm really surprised that you didn't like the second one.
And it wasn't the fact I didn't like. I just didn't feel like it was needed.
I got you.
And the third one definitely was not needed. But
yeah, that probably should have been on my list. I didn't like that one at all.
So I mean, I know they don't consider it's not considered Watch Dogs 3, but it's Watch Dogs 3.
Yeah, it's Watch Dogs 3.
It just no. But I mean, Watch Dogs 2 wasn't bad. They added some new mechanics to the game and stuff that the first one was missing. But just something about the first one, man, like it felt new, it felt fresh. The second one felt like one, just with a new character. And like I said, it wasn't a bad game. It just I feel like Watch Dogs is one of those games that was good how it was. That you like, it didn't set up for sequels. Oh. It was not there for sequels and all that. That's my personal opinion, but
I agree.
So, what's your next one, buddy?
Duke Nukem Forever. Was that on your list?
Yes, it was. That's the one that I didn't play all the way through because it was not bearable.
It's cringy. Yes,
it was.
Like, I'm looking off of this list, and this list said, "Have you ever seen an old action film that just doesn't hold up anymore?" And that nailed it on the head. Like, it's awful to play. It really is. Like, I would rather 10 times over play the original Duke Nukem than to play Duke Nukem Forever. I mean, it was just so cringy. It was awful.
Literally, awful. I don't even think it made it 3 months in, and they discounted that game so much just to try to get people to buy
Yeah. I mean, it was awful.
Awful. My gosh.
So cringy. And the jokes, man, the jokes were awful.
So I did have this one. I know this one's going to sound kind of confusing. Because, I mean, it was a good game. Mm-hmm. But I don't like. So it's going to be Super Mario Bros. 2.
Really?
Yeah, and just the fact that it came out too quick. The fact that it came out too quick, and it was basically a DLC before DLC existed. So, I mean, you're paying all that money to play the new Super Mario Bros. 2, when in fact, it was basically Super Mario Bros. 1. It didn't have that.
Miles Morales. Sorry. Something stuck in my throat.
I mean, Miles Morales is a good game. It wasn't a sequel, though.
It was a DLC, pretty much, bro.
I mean,
they should have put that with the first Spider-Man game.
I mean,
made it $20, $30, if that.
You know, I bet you anything they probably were, and then they're like, "Hey, the PS5's coming out. Let's hold off."
Yeah, probably.
So there was probably some.
And new idiots. No offense to anyone that bought it, but new people were going to buy
it. But you gotta admit, though, it was fun, and it looked good.
It looked good, and it was smooth. But again,
I will forever hate that game for crashing my PS5.
Was not a full game.
But yeah, guys. So I mean, just Super Mario Bros. 2. I didn't feel like it was needed. All the other games that came after it though was great, like Super Mario 64 and new Super Mario Bros. Like it's weird, but it just to me that was one of those games that I did not feel like deserved a sequel to it. To be honest,
I agree.
So, what you got next?
No, I don't agree. I lied. I don't agree. Sorry, I was reading. I think this one here might surprise you, and it's gonna be Halo 5.
See, here we go. Oh God! Hit the alert button. I don't like Halo. I didn't like any of them. I had an Xbox.
What?
I had an Xbox, and I downloaded the Halo Master Chief Collection. I downloaded Halo Wars, which people said Halo Wars don't count as Halo.
I didn't like Halo Wars anymore.
But Halo 1 and 2 was boring. It was not my cup of tea. The games were bleh.
Bro.
I know. I can't help it. But I didn't like it. I didn't play 5, and I didn't play Halo 3. But Halo 1 and 2 I played, and it did enough to where I didn't want to play anymore because they were that bad.
Don't be hating on Halo 3, bro. Halo 3 was the GOAT.
I said I didn't play Halo 3, so.
Oh, Halo 3 is the GOAT, bro. 100%.
I can't help it.
I wouldn't say that Halo 5 necessarily is a bad sequel. It just doesn't feel quite like Halo. Because, with all the Halo games, you have the co-op split screen campaign option.
Oh, they took that off?
They took that off, man. It's like, that's one thing that Halo was known for, man, At least I knew it for that.
I mean, LAN parties, man.
Right. Yeah, but still.
There was some...
I don't know. It didn't feel like it was a Halo game.
Now, I will
say it was a decent game, but I wouldn't say it was like a Halo game.
I was going to say, I like Halo Combat Evolved. I didn't play the story, but only because I was able to go around the firewall and download it on my school computer and play it at school.
Yeah. We played that all the time. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I do remember
that and Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
I don't see how those laptops ran those games, but...
They did.
Somehow. But, yeah, I mean... So, how are you feeling about the new Halo coming out this year? Knock on wood if it comes out this year. It's supposed to.
I'm hoping. I got hopes for it. I'm hoping that it'll kind of go back to the Halo days. But I guess we'll see.
Yeah, that's true.
I hope they bring back that couch co-op. I've seen it been called. I mean, it's nice to be able to play over online and stuff, but people can have brothers and sisters that like playing together, and why take away that option? I understand you want to stress and put out online playing and such, but people know about it. People know about playing online. It's not a mystery anymore. Everyone plays online.
That's true.
So why take away having the option to not play online and to be able to play with your brother or your sister at home?
Yep. I agree. I agree 100% with that.
Kind of how I feel about it.
So this next game is actually one of my favorite game franchise, but this game, to me, I did not feel like needed to be made. It was Resident Evil 6.
I agree. I agree.
So it just, don't get me wrong, it was a cool concept.
It was a good game. It was a good game, honestly.
Having the three characters and stuff.
It's kind of like the Halo thing. It just wasn't Resident Evil.
It wasn't. To me, having the 3 storylines going at separate times and back and forth and stuff is confusing.
It got that way at times.
I don't feel like that there was a need for a 3-character storyline. I mean, I understand why they did it. Hey, let's bring Leon, Chris, and Whisker, whatever his name is.
I don't remember.
Let's bring them 3 together and make it this big game and all that. But it
was a good game though.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the creators had a different mindset. Was that one of yours, by the way?
Nope.
Oh. But I feel like the creators had a different mindset for that game. Like Lop said, it was not a bad game, but to me, following up
Resident Evil.
No, following up Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5 was a hard one.
Yeah.
Like a hard one to follow up. And they put it out pretty quick.
They did.
So I felt like it was a little bit rushed of a game too.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I got a chance this past weekend. I was going to stream it, but it was not good. But if you pre-order the new Resident Evil 8, you get early access to the multiplayer. The multiplayer is garbage.
Well, I mean,
it is a PvP Resident Evil.
It's almost like Gears of War multiplayer. It's The game's not made for multiplayer.
No, it was so buggy, man. Like, I mean,
Plus, it is also like pre-trial, so
yeah,
you
but
got to give it the benefit of the doubt, bro.
Resident Evil multiplayer needs to stick with you teaming up with your partner and playing the campaign, not a PvP brawler.
Give it a chance, bro.
I mean, if they fix it, they fix it. If they don't, then it's trash.
I feel like it's still early. I mean, when is it supposed to come out anyway? Next year?
Resident Evil 8?
Yeah.
No, man, it comes out May 15th.
Not next year.
It's May 15th. And maybe a couple days after that, but it's May.
No, it's next year.
I did have to go on and pre-order it, though, just because I was excited for it. I missed out on the collector's edition. Super bummed about that because the collector's edition looked pretty nice. But
yeah, well, that happens.
It is what it is.
So, you ready for my number 4?
Let's hear it.
Devil May Cry 2.
Ooh.
It was like a step back, man. From the first one, bro. The first one was awesome. The second one, I didn't even like. The graphics were worse, which is a big
somehow, yeah.
like how do you step back? I mean, it could have at least been on par with one, but you took you was going back toward like the 8-bit and 16-bit days.
You would think
it was awful.
Yeah, it was.
And I don't know, just the story itself wasn't that great.
To me, like, it wasn't even like that smooth.
The graphics was a big setback.
Yeah.
Big setback.
The fact that somehow you can work backwards. That's what.
Like, it didn't have the creativity and such as the first. I don't know. I just did not like it. I felt like that right there was a big setback in Devil May Cry. But I will say they come back and killed it with Devil May Cry 3. Devil May Cry 3 is probably one of my absolute favorite Devil May Cry games, and they come back and killed it. They definitely redeemed themselves with number 3.
Which is the one that got re-released for PS5. It came out at launch.
Oh, that's the newer one, 5.
Oh, okay. Oh, dang. Yep. So I didn't realize it's been that many. So, little fun fact. A lot of people are just going to think I'm crazy. I've seen trailers and I've seen gameplay. Never have I played a Devil May Cry game.
Really?
Yeah. I owned it.
I'm
before
surprised.
I could play it, I sold it. So
that is not a surprise. But I am surprised that you haven't even played one.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, they look interesting. I don't know if it's my cup of tea of a video game.
Well, you never know until you try it.
I mean, that's true. I mean, I'll try not to knock things until I at least give it a go around at least once. But yeah, so my last game. So I really, really wanted this game to be so good. I was so excited for it. People hyped it up. People were excited. People were, yeah.
Does it start with a P?
No.
Oh, okay.
And what were you thinking, just out of curiosity?
I can't tell you.
Oh. So I know someone that still plays this game religiously, and I played it not that long ago just to see if it's still bad, and it's still bad. But it's Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard a lot of good things about Battlefront 2.
I
actually bought it for PS4. I got it on sale for like $3.
That's worth it. But I don't know, man. Like, to me, like, because it was like, it's EA. So I mean, this is like their first major game that constantly push pay to play. The microtransactions, you want this, you gotta buy this. If you want to level up quicker, buy this. So I mean, you have people that were higher levels than you that paid to be higher level than you instead of earning it, and that was really annoying. Like, if they would have took out the microtransactions of the game, and if they would have just taken out some of the concepts of some of the stuff that they did at the game, it would have been all right. I mean, I like the fact that they brought in playable Jedis, so you can play as this Jedi, that Jedi. But if you play as the cool Jedis or the cool characters, you must purchase this pack. So I mean, I hate games that do that.
I get you.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I absolutely love Call of Duty. hate the fact that they released something cool. It's $20 if you want a cool skin.
But the thing about Call of Duty is the skins really don't benefit you.
No.
So it's kind of different in that sense because
Yeah.
like with that game, like the Jedis, each Jedi has their own certain powers and stuff, and so you can technically pay to win the game.
People are paying $20 just to look cool on Call of Duty.
Right, whereas Call of Duty, you pay $20, it's like, oh, I got an awesome skin,
And some of them come with guns though, don't they?
Yeah, but you level up the guns, you'll have the exact same attachment, so it actually.
That's true.
You put in the time, you don't have to worry about.
But I mean, Battlefront 2 wasn't bad. And when was the last? Have you played Battlefront 2?
I did. I didn't play a lot of it.
But probably not enough to.
No, not enough to know all that.
Yeah, I mean, so because they released Battlefront, a remake of the Battlefront, and Battlefront 2 was a remake of Battlefront 2 from PS2. So one thing I do give them credit for on Battlefront 2 was the story mode. But on the downside of it, the story mode sucked. So it was a bad story. Like, it was made for multiplayer, but
you give them credit for the story mode, but the story mode sucked.
Yeah, I mean,
how does that work?
Because I mean, Battlefront 1 was online only, so if you didn't have online, you weren't playing. Battlefront 2 actually added offline mode, so people that didn't have internet and stuff could actually play it and stuff. So.
I got you, bro. I got you.
A couple of games that I was going to mention. Actually, no, wait.
Can I do my last one?
Yeah, I was going to say, you have the last one. I thought I was on my last one. No, I'm not.
I got one more. Bro.
Yeah, I know. I knew something was off. Yeah, go.
Yeah, and then you got one more.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, guys. I feel like I'm going to get a lot of... I don't know if hate's the right word.
Does it start with a P?
It does.
Was it the game you thought I was going to say?
It is.
Okay.
Is it on your list?
It's not. I don't have nothing with a P. I don't know what you're talking about, but...
Come on. You can hide it by itself. Let's go. Anyways, it is Perfect Dark Zero.
Oh, okay.
The first one, don't get me wrong, the first one was freaking amazing. It's like that and GoldenEye. Those are like what started the freaking first-person shooter freaking games. But the remake, how long did we have to wait for that? Do you know right off the top of your head? Let me
It's coming out this year, I believe. I want to say middle of this year, maybe?
No, I mean, when did Perfect Dark Zero come out?
Oh.
It come out on the Xbox 360, so that tells you how long it was.
I thought you were talking about the game that's coming out this year.
No. Wasn't Perfect Dark, didn't it come out on 64?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you had to wait until...
Then they put 63. It on the Rare Replay pack on the Xbox One.
Mm-hmm.
So people can go back and play the original.
And then you had to wait until the 360.
Yes. Yep. But it is Xbox exclusive, which the new Perfect Dark is a reason why I want to get another Xbox.
But I don't know. It was like... It was almost... It was almost like you waited so long for something, and then it was just like a total letdown. Because by the time they released it, you had, let me see what year it come out before I
97, I think.
No.
The 360 version.
Yeah,
probably 2005.
It did actually. Did you look it up?
No. I was trying to think when the 360, because I think it was close to a launch title with the 360.
Was it? So at that point, let's see what other games.
Halo, I think.
I'm looking right now. Battlefield 2 come out then. Call of Duty 2.
Oh, jeez.
Brothers in Arms.
Brothers in Arms, those are good games.
SWAT 4. I mean, at that point, the Doom 3, I mean, FPSs were starting to take off, to say the least. They was starting to take off. And then you get Perfect Dark Zero coming in, and it was almost like you didn't change anything. Like, it was still like, I don't know, so far behind where everyone else was at the time. And
speaking of change, I am changing my game now. Because I just thought of a game that I remember was bad.
Well, that's all I got to say.
So. Okay. So my game that I was going to say, but now I'm changing, just for people wondering, was Tony Hawk Underground 2.
Underground 2? What?
Yeah, Underground 1 was better to me. I
Bro.
just thought the first one was
Now,
better.
if you would have said Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5, 100% would have been agreed with you.
So, this
Underground
game...
2, though? Dude, you are stupid.
I know.
Get out of this. This is the reason why nobody likes you. Get out of the call. You're gone. You're out of here.
You're taking application for a new podcast. Yeah.
I need a replacement. Does anybody want to do a podcast with me? I need somebody else.
So,
this guy is not welcome here.
Well, I took
Underground 2, bro? Come on.
Well, you're probably going to be mad at my other one, too. So
What is it?
Well, not the one that I'm going to mention, but the other one that it was a toss-up between Tony Hawk.
Well, go ahead and tell your other honorable mention.
The other honorable mention was going to be Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2.
What?
I thought the first one was better.
That doesn't mean that the second one's bad.
No, but it didn't need to be there.
Dude, the second one was so good.
But here's the game that...
Dude, the second one was so good.
So here's my number one game now.
Bro,
I
need a new partner. Somebody down in the comments below, you let me know what kind of stuff you're into. We'll talk. I'll find a replacement, I promise.
My first game, it's a series of 3. The first 2 were, oh my god.
Dead Space.
No. The first 2 were so fun. Like, oh my god.
What does it start with?
A. The third one did not need to be made. It was not good. But it's the Army of 2 40th Day.
You didn't like... Bro, what is wrong?
I didn't like the 40th Day. Army 1 and 2 was amazing.
What is wrong with you, dude? The 40th Day was freaking lit.
No, I didn't like the 40th Day.
Lit. Lit.
I'm sure there's going to be someone that agrees with me.
No. No one agrees with you, bro.
Those
games were goated. Those games were...
The first 2 were goated.
And 40th Day.
The 40th Day was not good.
Dude, it was good.
I did not like it.
Good.
I did not like the 40th
Good.
Day. Oh, no. Hang on. Let me look it up. I think I got it. I'm sorry, guys. I think I got it mixed up. So I apologize. Army of 2, the 40th Day was the second one.
Devil's Cartel was good, dude.
Devil's Cartel is the one I was going to say.
Dude, that was good.
The Devil's Cartel was the one I did not like. My bad. 40th Day was good because you could customize your mask and stuff.
Cartel is good.
Devil's Cartel sucked.
Good. Good.
It was not.
Good.
Guys, somebody agree with me on this.
So good. It was so good.
I think
so good.
Why does he look like he's making love to the microphone?
So good.
It's just not worth it.
So good.
It's so, I don't know, just so to me, the Devil's Cartel was not good, man.
Bro, you know what wasn't good?
My face.
Batman Arkham Knight.
It was alright.
Or Arkham City.
Arkham City was goat.
Nope.
Oh.
Spider-Man was trash.
Oh. Well, Spider-Man didn't have a sequel, so you can't bring Spider-Man into this.
Spider-Man's trash.
You can't bring Spider-Man into this. Spider-Man is probably the best game I've ever played. So.
No. No way.
I can't think of one better.
I can.
Other than God of War.
RuneScape.
um.
Yeah, don't you even. Don't you even go there.
You know where I live, so.
I do.
I gotta be careful with those words. And you know where I work. Not too far from you.
I'll curb stomp you, bro. I'll curb stomp you.
I'll lose my job on the first day of work.
Yep.
But no, I mean, Devil's Cartel wasn't horrible. It just wasn't good. So it just
it was so good.
It had its potential.
It was good.
It had potential. It just did not
live
up to my expectations.
So good.
I apologize.
So good. It was so good. So much.
Did you have any honorable mentions? Lopsided.
Yeah. MTK. MTK's trash. Worst sequel ever. His brother, 10 times better than he is.
Shouldn't Static Entertainment be the sequel to MTK?
Or, yeah, Static over here. Static. Zap. Trash.
At least you got my catchphrase down now.
Trash.
What was your honorable mentions?
I don't have any, really.
Do you not really?
Nope.
That's just weird that you don't have it.
Really? You really tried to sneak that in there and didn't think I was going to hear that? Wow.
I tried.
It didn't work.
Did it not?
No, it did not.
Oh, man. Well, guys, you know the drill as always. Comment below what you guys want to see next.
We might record some more in this session. Not going to lie. Breaking the fourth wall. But we will get to your comments. I promise, guys.
Yes.
We always do. It just might be a little further down the line than just a week, okay?
Yeah, because
we like to be ahead, to be honest.
You can thank my doctor for that.
Because, stuff happens. So we just want to be prepared. That way you don't have to go a week without us.
That's true. We're going to make sure that you guys are getting the best content that you can possibly can. And guys, thank you for making episode 1 and 2 amazing. Like, the views keep climbing.
Freaking phenomenal.
Like, we're at 22 subscribers now. Like, we are going, guys. We are going great. I appreciate it. So, guys, as always, thank you for watching the podcast. I hope you have a zaptastic day.
Please stop. This is the podcast channel. Not the Zapparoonie. But anyways, guys, we appreciate you all for watching, taking the time out of your day to listen to us ramble on about what we think and to listen to our opinions.
And then next time, guys, let us know down in the comments who you agreed with. Me.
Yeah. We all know you agree with me. He said Tony Hawk Underground 2 was garbage.
I didn't say it was garbage. It was going to make
it was a
my
bad
list.
sequel.
It was.
You said it was a bad sequel.
Yeah,
it's not a bad sequel.
It didn't need to be made.
Just because it doesn't need to be made doesn't mean it's a bad sequel, bro. Nah, don't come at me. Anyways, guys, appreciate all the love and support that you guys give. And as always, till next time, peace.
Much love.